Okay. So, a few things to get out of the way before we start the analysis of the set. Number one, we played 3 sets in total, and in the first 2, he fucking destroyed my ass. So, I am in no way trying to say that I am better than Benny in any way, shape, and or form. Number 2, this isn't in brackets, so take it with a grain of salt. Again, this isn't to boast or brag saying like, oh yeah, I fucking destroyed Benny, but I would say that this would be the best set that I played to look for errors, because in the first 2 I was able to adapt for this set. So, without further ado, let's get started with analysis. Alright, I'm only going to be reviewing the last game because it's really the only one that's content worthy. Alright, this is the final game where I started to apply a lot more of my matchup knowledge and a lot of the gameplay knowledge that I was able to accrue over the past 2 sets and past 2 games. Or past 3 games, I mean. Excuse me. Yeah, that's actually where I tried to see, like, once and for all, if Neutral B was going to be able to be used in the set at all for punishing approaches, but since Benny was really good about keeping Gyro in the center of stage to prevent a lot of grounded approaches, even though Hero's grounded approaches are garbage without Accelerottle, but, you know, I get it's a gameplay thing. It's more of a playstyle thing. Like, that's his playstyle. He likes to weed out your approach options, but Hero doesn't necessarily have to approach you in traditional manners, which is why I'm pretty sure he has Gyro there, and as soon as he like re-pulls it out, I just hit him with side B. And then I hit him with side B again. Yeah. Hero doesn't really have to approach you in traditional manners, so I don't have to really play your game. I play my game. And then I adapt to your game. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. Usually people mistime like clank times because people don't know how to count to 5 or they don't know the timing. It's literally just count to 5 and you'll hit Hero pretty much every single time. But since people have a lack of hero knowledge in general and they fight even less heroes who clang in neutral, then it leads to people who mess up their punishes like this. Because they try to react instead of, like, predict. I predicted a low recovery and didn't. That was a good read. And then I saw a magic burst. I knew he was going to jump off ledge and then go for neutral air, so I just waited a second and then clicked it. It was a very lucky magic burst on my part, though. Definitely wouldn't have gotten the kill in that manner if I didn't get magic burst. Yeah, he's catching a lot of my jumps. He's trying to down tilt me into there so we can get the up smash. I knew he saw that he was going to get the up tilt and go for the fucking up air, so I just DI'd away. Hoped. Alright, fun fact about Hero tech chases and jab blocks. It's actually reactable. It's super reactable. Like that. I was kind of just predicting him to tech. It catches neutral tech. And if they tech away, you don't get punished for it because you can react to that and you can just reset neutral. And if he managed to tech in, then I'm in the corner. Which, for Hero, isn't necessarily a super bad position because of all his keep away tactics and him being semi-comfortable on the ledge. And if you manage to hit him far away enough off stage and like diagonal enough, he'll be able to just fish for zoom. And if he gets in a position where you didn't punish him or you went for a punish on zoom and you missed, then he just gets like neutral stage for free, and then you're in the corner, which is literally the worst place to be versus Hero, because then you've whittled down your approach options, you've whittled down your escape options, and being off stage against Hero, especially if you have to approach recover linearly, like vertically linearly, or you have to approach from a horizontal manner, you're just gonna die. So at that point, if he missed the tech, which he did, and I just jab 1-2 because it's safe, why wouldn't I go for it? It catches neutral tech, and it catches jab blocks. So at that point, I noticed that I hit the first 2 jabs, and I just went for down smash. Super reactable. Knew he was gonna jump. Should have gone for psych up, but I didn't because I'm not smart. And then I die. Yeah. I rolled away, that was bad. Yeah. Bad forward air. Tried to catch him with up B, didn't work because he recovered in a good way. That was good. Got bounced, so I just negated Rob's entire neutral. But I got psych up sour spot, so it didn't kill. Wasted all my mana. Now I have to kind of play the neutral. Alright, so right there for that dash attack, I don't remember exactly what game it was. It might have been game 1, might have been game 2, but I was able to dash attack over his down tilt, and right here I was expecting him to down tilt. Right there, but he didn't. Yeah, right there, I was able to punish him for jumping, because he's been jumping way too much off ledge, and you can't do that against Hero, because his forward air and back air are just too strong, especially with buffs. Did I have a buff right here? Let me just triple quick. No, I didn't have a buff, but you just can't jump off ledge at 140 off Hero and expect to, like, live if they're ready for you. Back air, 21%, yep. Hits below the stage. Go for down to try and end it early. Didn't work. Should have died, but I didn't. Hero matchup and experience, I guess, but, you know, whatever. Went for down tilt instead of grab. Never should do that. Should have played it safe, but now I'm in advantage. DI correctly, didn't die. Rolled away instead of holding shield. Probably should have just held shield. Probably would have got a better punish. Idea the right way. Don't die again. But at this point, I don't have any mana. Hit one the fair. Yeah, I was mashing my ass off. I was trying not to fucking die. So, right here, after this, I come down with the fair. So, he catches me with side B, but I noticed that it didn't hit me, so I'm just mashing jabs to not die. I just didn't want to die at that point. Hits me with an air. Yep. Got bounced. Now he can't ledge guard me as efficiently, so I don't have to worry about getting off ledge nearly as much. Only thing I really have to worry about if you have bounce versus Rob is him covering your jump, your attack, your jump, your regular get up, and your roll as with side B. But at that point, if you just sit on ledge, you won't get touched. And the only unreactable thing he can do to you on ledge is down tilt. But down tilt's not going to kill you. You know why? Because he has to time a down air to kill you after that, because he can't throw it in a gyro and catch it and then throw it down at you because you have bounce. So there's not a whole lot Rob can do. In that situation, I knew I should probably just jump and get it over with right away. Probably should have gone for probably should have gone for zoom in that moment, but I was really feeling the pressure at that point because I really wanted this W. He hit me really high, so I was able to fish, got heal, missed me with the neutral beast, so I knew he was going to approach and I was going to have time to fair, so I just did. Got the grab, back through him. No, I never hocus pocus, like ever. Unless I'm playing with like one of my best friends, because I just want to fuck around. But in a serious manner, I would never risk my life on a hocus pocus, because if that shit takes away my mana, like all of my mana, or it gives me poison, or just kills me, or gets me like a really bad effect that I need to not happen, I'm just gonna be fucked. And then Rob has a 0 to death. Let's just talk about the 0 to death. If Rob hits you with the gyro into fair, or whatever he does, like nair, gyro, catch fair, Nairo, side B, for example. I think that might be it. I might be wrong. I don't know. I don't really know how it starts. I don't really know how it goes. I just know to not get hit by Rob at 0 or until like 30%, Just take the projectile damage and you'll be fine. It's like playing Luigi, basically. It's like playing Luigi. Just platform camp him until you get to 30%, and then you're fine. Then you can play neutral, then you can play footsies. But at that point, I may be at 160 and I might be close to winning this game, but if I lose this stock, I'm in great danger of losing this match in general. So I just didn't want to die. I pull out menu to get psych up, hits me. Don't know why that doesn't kill. It just doesn't. This was a situation where I should have just died. He knows that the only way that I'm coming back from here is with a second variation whoosh, kaswoosh. So he should have already been ready to side B, or he should have already been in position for the dare. This should have been an easy lineup dare. But he whiffs it, and I spike him, and he dies. There were a lot of mistakes that I'm pretty sure Benny wouldn't have made if this was a serious set, or if he was in bracket, for example, and wasn't talking to his friends over Discord. But I feel like this would have been a really good educational experience for me, especially because I was able to review not only a top 30 Wi-Fi player according to the last PGR, but I feel it was a really good experience to see where my shortcomings are and things I can improve on, especially in a matchup which I'm not too familiar with.